Coach's Corner, digging into Monday's workout. Why are we dropping fast on an RDL? It's because it's the weight times the speed that actually puts the load on my hamstring. So how hard is a punch in slow motion? No matter how strong it is, it's not going to hurt as bad. It's the speed times the strength. So by dropping fast and trying to decelerate and come back up, you're ripping up the hamstring with greater force. Key things to think about: I'm thinking about pinching a pencil between my shoulder blades. I'm thinking about arching as hard as I can. I'm thinking about looking up, because if I look up, it's going to encourage low back arch. If I look down, it's going to encourage low back rounding. I'm trying to stay arched as hard as I can in order to lengthen the hamstring. So you would start with an empty bar. I put a lightweight, since I'm doing a quickie version. I actually did this workout today. I went bar first. So the first few reps, make sure your pattern's right, but then you want to be trying to actively drop and decelerate and come back up. Now, the week 1 that I did this, I just went up to my own body weight. Today, this is how high I got, and I'll show you a real working set here. I'm using straps, which I think are okay in an exercise like this, because this is a vertical jump program, and I don't want your lack of grip to interfere with the weight. As long as the straps match the color of your purse, you're fine. My purse is red, so I'm good. This weight, when I start getting up to here, it's starting to... Now I got back up, that's fine. At a certain point, just not gonna be able. So that would be like my limit weight. So today I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I did a 6th set to see what I was made of, and that was like a limit weight. So from there, you've really stretched out that way. So your body is primed to now hit the other side. If we're gonna open up those hip extensors, we gotta train the hip flexors. I like underhand grip. This is as progressive as toes to bar. The key is to slow down. So if you can't get all the way up, you're still going slow down. So anyone can do this ATG style leg raise, but that's why the reps are only 5, is because I want you to get up with something that's very tough to fight down. Once it's easy toes to bar, then you can just go straight leg up, straight leg down. If you don't have stall bars, you might be surprised the way down is tough. I recommend having someone hold your back to make it stricter, but you get the idea. We worked here, and now we're working here, and we're supersetting that with QL extension. It's very important that the outside leg is in front, because if it's here, you can cheat with your back and you won't tip over. But if the outside leg's in front and you cheat with your back, you're gonna fall over. So it forces you to lean this way and stay on a plane, which is actually what hits that QL really hard. First step would be here with the hand on the hip. Second step would be hand on the head. That's some more weight. And then the third step is to add weight to it. And if you don't have one of these, that's fine, but you very specifically want to get in a split stance like this. Dumbbell here, and I'm thinking to reach my left elbow towards that ceiling as I reach that right one towards the floor. I hold my breath, and I rip. Hold it. So the rip, by the rip, I mean there. Like I'm trying to dig into that QL. This is not something I like to take to failure. I like to use a moderate weight. Just by training these bad boys, you're gonna be ahead of the game. Then we get into external rotation, which is elbow just inside the kneecap, aligned with the kneecap, resting where the VMO inserts to the kneecap. This hand keeping this out. Ideally, this is 90 degrees. This is flat. My chest is up. I'm keeping my chest up. I'm keeping it. That's it. It's stopping right there. You can see it incrementally stretching, but that's the spot right there. And then I'm trying to strengthen up without any wiggle from the body, meaning if you relax the shoulder, it's super easy. And even if you're here and if you wiggle, if you let that leg go, you can get up really easy. But if you get into that stretch right there, that hardest stretch you can get that way, and then strengthen up. My right arm's actually weaker than my left from overthrowing with the right side, and I've already done a bunch of these today. Fucking love them. Then, maybe we'll get like right here. Then optional additional upper body. That's the mandatory part. Optional additional upper body. Side lying. This is what holds it strict. There's nothing holding me down. I have to be strict. Elbow locked. That right elbow is locked. I'm not letting it break my strength. I'm not coming down in line with the pec. I'm coming ahead of the pec. Ahead of the pec. That way I can get full range of motion. If I go in the pec, my pec stops it short. Ahead of the pec. And now can I get up without bending my elbow? Again, I've done a bunch of these today, and they're a major weakness. But this allows you to go to failure. I can safely take my scap retractors to failure, and that is magical. You will leave this workout feeling like you got a chiropractor adjustment, which is why I haven't been to one in forever. And the other optional one for the upper body is our ATG style, meaning neutral grip all the way down. Use the kick to get it up, and then I'm trying to stretch into those upper pecs. I'm trying to keep those dumbbells parallel to each other. If I go here, they're gonna stop short. Boom, explode. If you're a more aggressive coach, one of my mentors, Charles Bachman, said, only a moron presses dumbbells like this. He said, I'll only tell you once. And I don't want to be a moron. Right there, stretch. And this is why optional, because on a jump program, if you have some guy who's been doing upper body for 10 years and no legs, he might want to just only do the rotators. The rotator is like the minimum. That's the minimum I would allow to try to jump higher. But if you want to do the additional upper body, incline dumbbell presses, or we have bars made for guys who want to go lower reps and heavier. I don't like dumbbells for lower reps just because of the ease of use. We have bars made so you can go an incline bar if it's cambered, and then that Powell raise if you want to put extra. Those are my top like vertical jumping upper body exercises. I think I got everything for this workout. Yeah.